Experiment 001. Here comes the boys. So yeah, we have this. We have the boys. And this is season 2. I reviewed season 1, and now we're on season... That's how season 1 is. I obviously came in, so I know a couple of things. I know some stuff that happens in season 3 because I watched it, but I already knew a couple of stuff that I've already watched because I've heard about it. And I've heard the things about season 4, and I have not watched it. And I won't watch it for a while because I realize I forgot, like, there's other stuff. And I'm like, the reason why I don't mind doing this, I fully skip reviewing 3 separate seasons because I haven't watched season 1, is because that's sort of like in the past. It doesn't sort of affect this besides small details, I think. I don't know. This is kind of, besides one more, which is going to be on the 4th for me and the 8th for people on you. That's besides the point. And even further back for people in the longer form. I do like this. I do love the satirical nature. But I like the idea of the experiments. The, like, releasing that out. Because, again, I came into this knowing Chemical V. I thought that was a public thing. And this is sort of like the first season that sort of acknowledges that later on more publicly. More like, oh, this exists. And trying to sort of hide it. In a way. Alongside ending on. The other thing which I like is two things. One, this is the one season which I also knew about, because in season 1, you have this sort of like person who has these sort of like powers and is like, oh, why did you have that? Why is this happening? Why is it in this situation? And then you learn that, okay, then a couple of heroes are trying to make sort of like super villains sort of a thing to make them like join the army. In this season, you sort of connect with her brother. And I just love all of them. I find it amazing. I find it entertaining. It's overall really exciting in my opinion. But the one thing that I think I like the most is basically... The one thing that I like the most is when they bring up this person who's a villain in season 1 at the end. You feel like it's sort of like a thing where you like, oh, he's going to be the villain. No, he dies near the beginning of the season, and it's funny. So yeah, I like this show. I like what it's trying to be, and I find it fun. And I am excited for season 4 because I know that's heavily 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 about like the voting, and I love what we did with season 3. But I'm not going to say much about it. Besides, I love what they have with the character Soldier Boy. He is absolutely amazing. But more on that later. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope you like, and good night.